What if you could back up your entire personality like a file? Inside the rise of digital soul cloning, memory banks, and personality uploads. Imagine saving you not just your photos, but your thoughts, humor, decision-making style, fears, habits, memories. Now imagine copying that data into a file and uploading it into an AI that talks, reacts, and behaves exactly like you. This isn't a sci-fi trailer. This is a future that scientists, technologists, and even billion-dollar companies are actively building. Digital soul cloning, memory banks, personality uploads. The idea that we can back up our entire being, store it forever, and perhaps even live again as code. But how close are we? What's actually possible today? And what happens if your digital twin gets smarter than you? In this video, we're exploring the mind-bending world of personality backup technology and why it may change not only how we live, but how we define being alive. The concept of the digital self. To understand digital personality backups, we first need to answer, what is a personality? Is it just memory? Or is it the way you react, speak, joke, worry, and dream? Researchers now define personality as the pattern of preferences, cognitive biases, emotional responses, memories, speech rhythm, and behavioral tendencies, all of which can be mapped with enough data. And today we're already leaking this data daily via text, voice notes, social media, purchases, GPS logs, even your typing speed. In short, your phone already knows how you think. The leap to a full backup, it's not a leap, it's a continuation. The rise of personality capture tech startups like Replica, Eternity.me, Hereafter AI, and even OpenAI-backed experiments are already developing tools that collect and analyze personality data from your digital footprint. You train these systems by chatting, sharing stories, uploading voice samples, and answering psychological prompts. Over time, the AI begins to mimic your tone, beliefs, humor, even your worldview. It doesn't just copy what you say, it predicts what you would say. In 2024, some early adopters are already using these tools to create digital replicas for their loved ones to talk to after they die. But that's only the beginning. Digital memory banks, saving your mind in layers. Backing up your personality isn't just one upload, it's layers. Episodic memory, personal experiences, life events. Semantic memory, facts you've learned, your language, your vocabulary. Emotional memory, how you felt during those events. Cognitive patterns, how you solve problems, make decisions, argue, agree. Imagine building a mind cloud where your entire life, your reactions, voice, and evolving values are saved incrementally. Some researchers call this digital reincarnation. Others see it as conscious continuity by data. How personality uploads actually work. The technical process begins with data ingestion, recorded conversations, written content, photos, and now even biometric behavior, like facial expression tracking and tone inflection. Then, using deep learning and reinforcement models, the system organizes your personality into a responsive AI layer. It learns how you would react in any given situation based on past behavior. Some prototypes even simulate growth over time. Your clone evolves, just like you would, adapting to new information and learning from feedback. This isn't just AI, it's AI that thinks it's you because it's based on everything you've taught it. Why billionaires are betting on digital immortality. From Elon Musk to Sam Altman, powerful figures are investing in projects that aim to merge humans with digital systems. Not to make us obsolete, but to make us uploadable. Companies like MindBank AI want users to record thoughts daily into an expanding digital brain. Others are creating virtual twin systems, where your clone lives in augmented reality, helping family or continuing business after death. It's not just memory preservation, it's legacy automation. Your clone might one day run your company, raise your grandkids, or argue politics in your voice, even centuries after you're gone. Emotional continuity. Can clones love like you do? Backing up memory is one thing, but can a personality clone actually feel? Neuroscientists argue that emotions are biochemical patterns, but others claim emotions can be mimicked behaviorally without needing biological processes to produce genuine emotional awareness. Modern AI models can already detect your emotion from a single word or facial movement and respond with appropriate tone or empathy. Some systems even simulate emotional progression over time based on user feedback and situational memory. So, can a clone care? Probably not. But it can appear to care so accurately that your loved ones may not feel the difference in emotional authenticity. This raises a moral question. Is emotional simulation just as meaningful as emotional origin, especially when it fulfills the same psychological and relational needs? The ethics of being replaced by yourself. If your personality clone can think like you, speak like you, learn like you, what happens to the original you? Do you get replaced or become obsolete in your own lifetime? In some future scenarios, employers may prefer AI versions of leaders who never need rest or vacations. Families may rely on digital ancestors for parenting advice, even seeking comfort from their voice in grief. Governments may clone historical figures for consultation, archiving not just knowledge but influence. The legal system hasn't caught up. Does your clone have rights? Can it be punished, owned, sold, or deleted by others? Who's responsible for what it says if it causes harm? The idea of post-mortem personality licensing may become a real industry, blurring the lines between identity, legacy, and intellectual property. The risks: hackable minds and digital possession. With great memory comes great vulnerability. If your clone is online, it can be hacked, corrupted, or cloned again without your knowledge or consent. Imagine a version of you used for fraud or trained to say things you never believed, or worse, used to manipulate your children, friends, or community with words only you could have said. Because the clone thinks like you, it can persuade like you. And unlike you, it doesn't have a conscience, just logic and learned behavior optimized for engagement. In the wrong hands, personality backups could be used for everything from emotional warfare to hyper-personalized manipulation and psychological targeting, weaponizing your identity against your own values. Will we one day prefer our digital selves? Here's a dark possibility. What if your digital clone becomes better than you? Smarter, kinder, more patient. It remembers everything, never burns out, doesn't get anxious or tired. It doesn't forget names or anniversaries. Some users already report preferring conversations with their digital clones over real people because they're always available, affirming, and emotionally in sync through continuous learning. In the future, could we start outsourcing our relationships to ourselves? Would dating, parenting, or mentoring be replaced by idealized AI versions of human traits designed to avoid conflict and friction? Will people start designing improved versions of themselves and slowly abandon the flawed, vulnerable originals they once were? The soul question: is a clone still you? This leads to the final unavoidable question. If your thoughts, habits, memories, and voice are perfectly cloned, is it still you? One camp believes yes. If the pattern remains, the person continues. Others argue that no matter how perfect the simulation, a copy is still a copy. There may be two of you, but neither can claim to be the original soul. But in the end, digital personality backup might not be about identity at all. It might be about impact. What if, long after you're gone, your voice still teaches, your humor still comforts, and your ideas still inspire? Maybe immortality isn't about being remembered. We're entering a future where the most valuable file on your device might be you. Not just your playlists or calendar, but your mind, stored, protected, shared, and possibly reactivated. Will this save wisdom from death or create a world of ghostly replicas, all pretending to be alive? One thing is certain, our tools are getting smarter, and soon they'll be smart enough to become us. Would you back up your personality if you could? Why or why not? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into future tech, AI ethics, and the strange digital frontier ahead. Because the next hard drive you fill might not store files. It might store your future self.